Hey guys, happy Easter and happy quarantine. I figured I would show you guys my easy 10-minute makeup routine that I was doing all the time, just to go to class because it was super fast and easy. And I'm trying my best during this quarantine to get ready when I can, because I think it makes you feel a little bit better. I feel like I am a little more productive when I actually get ready in the morning. So I'm going to show you my easy makeup. I would say that this is a really good minimal makeup. It's good for summer because it's not very heavy. And yeah, I hope you like it. So I'm going to show you this, and I hope everyone is safe and staying in and taking care of themselves. So here we go. I really like this BB cream by Burt's Bees. I think they still make it. If not, they have something similar that's, I believe it's called a tinted moisturizer. But any type of thin makeup that still has a tiny bit of coverage, I like just to even out, because I will go over with concealer later, but I feel like this gives a good dewy start. And this one has SPF, so I like to use this every day, and it's inexpensive. So I actually lately, just because of time, have been putting this on with my hands. I say time like we have anything to do right now, but I don't know. It's hard to motivate, during quarantine. So I actually have been doing, make sure your hands are clean, but I don't think there's anything wrong with putting makeup on with your hands. I used to do this all the time. It also helps blend it into your skin a little bit more. And then the next thing I use is, this one is really old. I just got a new one, but here, let me show you. I really like this Fit Me concealer. So you can skip this if you don't have any blemishes. If you don't, then that's really lucky. Don't know who that perfect person is, but I literally just swipe this on for extra coverage where I want it, and then I just take a brush that has no number because it's been rubbed off, and I literally just super quickly rub that in. So that's the base. And then again, skip this if you don't need it, but like I said, I have really bad under eye circles, so I love the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. And I really like it in the shade Neutralizer. It's I do not know if that's gonna focus, whatever. It's this yellower shade that's really good for under eyes. So I swipe some of that on. Like I said, if you don't need this to use it, I would love to not have dark under eyes, but I'm not blessed like that. So I just rub this in. I actually just tap. Like I said, this is a fast makeup routine. If I was taking my time, I would wet my beauty blender and all that, but I just don't have the patience right now. So this, like I said, is super fast. So literally just tap that in until it's somewhat blended. Okay, and then here's where I actually do use my beauty blender. Like I said, it's not wet because I'm lazy. And I take this Brighten Up powder by Essence. This is literally $2, I think. It's a banana powder. And I just lightly dip this in. And this is kind of baking, but the quickest you can. I just like to put a lighter powder under my eye to help brighten it. But again, if you don't have dark circles, you don't need this. But as a general rule, you should always powder if you put concealer under your eye, because otherwise it will crease. So I do that. And then if I want a little coverage, I'll just do a little bit of powder on your face. This is just LA Girl, but any powder, I don't really have a favorite. I literally just super fast put this on. Then I do bronzer. So right now I'm using this Physicians Formula one. This is not my favorite. I would say that my favorite is actually the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really like that one, and it's pretty cheap. So all I do is I just tap into my bronzer, and I just put it where you normally would really fast. This is like a light one, so I don't have to be too crazy. Not contouring or anything. Don't have time. I mean, we have time, but you know, don't have the patience. So right now it looks a little crazy because what I do next is dust off any extra powder from under your eyes, and then I just go in and blend the crap out of it. Like I said, this is fast and easy, so just blend that boy in. So that looks a little more like normal. Then most important, I take my blush. Now I actually really do like this one. This is a dupe for the Orgasm by NARS. Yeah, that's what it's called. So this is the Milani Luminoso blush in, I don't know if that has a shade, but here. And this is like very similar, and I really like this blush. It has a little shimmer, and like I said, I kind of like that look in summer of just a little shimmer. I feel like it makes it all look more natural and glowy. It just looks more like alive. I don't know. I like blush. Not everyone does, so don't add it if you don't want to, but this is my 10-minute makeup routine. So I slap some of that on. Oh, and I forgot, this is my quickest like eyeshadow. I take the bronzer that I was using, and I literally just take any eyeshadow brush and I just put it in the crease. And this like makes it look really natural because it's the same shade that you used on your bronzer. And this doesn't have to be this bronzer. Like any bronzer I have that I use on my face, I'll do this trick with, because it just kind of like gives this effortless look that gives like a little more dimension to your eyes, but it's not, it doesn't look like you did a whole eyeshadow look. The point of this look is like a I look like this all the time kind of thing, which like obviously I don't. And then I do, for my eye shape, this is not necessary for everyone, I do, Rhett just poked his head in the door. Hi, Rhett.
He needs a bath.
Yeah. He needs a bath?
He needs a bath.
Oh, what'd he do?
He's dirty from the dirt on the ground. He's dirty from...
Sorry, that was my mom telling me that Rhett needs a bath. So he's gonna get a bubble bath later. Don't worry. So anyway, for my eye shape, I like to put a little bit underneath. I think it just helps like distract from the dark circles and whatnot. So, oh my god, I just realized I was reflecting on my face this whole time. Whatever. So I literally just take a little bit extra of that and I rub it under my eyes. Again, don't do this if you don't need it, but this is just for my eye shape. Okay, and then the last thing I do for like my eyeshadow, eyeliner, whatever, before mascara is I either do a light brown eyeliner. I really don't like black eyeliner. I rarely use it. I think it's a little harsh, and I'm into the like glowy bronzy look, and I feel like black eyeliner can be a lot. So lately I've just been taking a matte brown eyeshadow. This one is from this Tarte palette, but you don't need this Tarte palette for this. Any dark eyeshadow will work, or a brown eyeliner. So I'm gonna see if I can do this in the camera. I literally just like rub it across the edges, and it just gives the quickest like that took like 2 seconds, and like it gives a difference just in definition, and that takes like a millisecond. And also if you do it that way, this little eyeshadow will last you forever. So I do that on this eye. So the second to last step is, well, if you're someone that fills in your eyebrows frequently, fill in your eyebrows. If not, just leave them. I'm just gonna brush them up and put a little gel in them. So I'm literally just brushing them. Sometimes I fill them in like where they're a tiny bit sparse, but a lot of times that looks too harsh, and I really don't like the look of like overdone eyebrows. So I just take a little eyebrow gel. This is my favorite of all time. It's a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. And it's amazing. It's $2.99 by Essence. Focus. And it's really good. And I actually get a shade really light because I kind of like the look of like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this on hand. And I just gel them, always gel up. And then the last step, the most important step, is mascara. And I just use, honestly, like, I get favorite mascaras, but I kind of just use what I have. Like, I like some more than others, but I use what I have. The ones I'm using right now, I'm not saying are like the best of all time, but it's just what I've got. So I do actually really like this, the Last Sensational by Maybelline. I'm not curling them. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm literally just gonna put it on. I'm gonna move this so you can hopefully see. I literally am just swiping it on. I like to wiggle, put it at the base and wiggle up and out. So that's one coat. And I will get on my eyelid. I always do. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of coats, top and bottom, and then I'll show you. Okay, so now the mascara's done, and everything is done. All I have to do now is take off the mascara that I got stuck on my face, which I always do. So the best way to do this is to actually leave it, let it dry, take a spoolie, and just like dust it off. That's the easiest way for me anyway. So that is my 10-minute makeup routine. I hope you liked it. And if I was going to recommend like anything to buy out of the stuff I have, I would honestly say my favorite things that I use right now are the Burt's Bees BB cream. Like I said, if you can't find this, they have a tinted moisturizer that should be very similar. This, I've used this for like 10 years. This stuff is amazing. And the Milani blush as a dupe. And all of these things are drugstore and inexpensive. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. I hope you like this. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. And please let me know if there's anything specific that you guys want to see. I'm just home like everyone else is, so I can film whatever. But happy Easter, and I hope that you're enjoying your time to slow down and relax a little bit. So